So government of Rwanda, and this is the real truth, and it's already known.
Yeah.
His Excellence, even in his public speech, his public conversation with government people,
Yeah.
he doesn't promote bureaucracy because bureaucracy delays innovation. Bureaucracy delays citizens' request of the services.
Absolutely.
Bureaucracy doesn't.
Just because I've heard you talk about this. They say delay of service is denial of service.
Wow. Good.
Or service
I agree
delayed
with you.
is service denied.
I was wrote this.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Service delayed is a service denied.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
So then he doesn't promote that. And the bureaucracy, remember when there is a bureaucracy, if me, Vivens, I'm my fresh graduate from university, and even I got the potential of doing multiple things, when there is a bureaucracy, these 10 plus years of experience people that we are going to work with can't give me the room to deliver most of the times, right?
True.
Here, that system is not available. Here, if you are very young, they give you the room to deliver what you can deliver. And they end up being really good guiders, good advisors. You know, you have a fresh mind. These people, they are told not to stop young people to innovate, but to guide them efficiently. But here in Rwanda, this is really somewhere you can't come and say that there is a bureaucracy when it comes to public sector. People are held accountable. If there is a bureaucracy and someone go to Twitter and post, I'm here at the ministry requesting this service and they are not helping me very well, immediately as the minister can be fired. That's one. If the guys are attending public centers, public health centers, and there is those things of bureaucracy, citizens erase that. That means those leaders go in trouble. You get? So here, bureaucracy, that's something we are even on the top of what we have as the country in terms of speeding up the services. You know, the service delivery in Rwanda is one of something which tend to cause some people to be fired, to be dismissed, etc. So service delivery, even in government itself, there is a government institution called the Rwanda Governance Board, which tracks the more of service delivery across the country. They are doing what we call services scorecard, etc., where they are ranking institutions, they hold the institutions accountable. And we have also different programs like Muhikirano, that's one of the homegrown solutions, where readers are held accountable in terms of the services delivery. So there is a way around in terms of service delivery here mechanism is very strong to remove the bureaucracy on the table or on the list of what can delay the things here to happen and it to be delivered.
Very nice. And I think we can borrow a leaf, all of us, ensure that, we are not deterring progress. So please, I see you also a business coach.
Yes.
Please talk a bit about that.
So, the business coach came after I was done. You remember I did the business management. I bought it. I co-founded a social enterprise with some young people. I tried even to invest in one SME. It's not on LinkedIn.
You are also an investor.
In SMEs. In small SMEs.
That's good.
But with a bigger plan to build something big in the future in that space. So then I was already reached out by the organization from US, which
Victor
has
Betty AUG, WhatsApp audio,
which has the program of helping refugees, young people, but with the opportunity to build some SMEs, right? So they talked to me to be the business coach of the SME entrepreneurs, and I got the opportunity to coach some of the young people who were doing some SMEs in either agriculture, services, etc., education, whatever, any different programs and any different sectors. And it was very good because I remember we were coaching 50 participants in the incubation, and among the top 3 teams which won, after 3 months, my team was among the top 3. So I was a good business coach. And
very nice.
I want even to keep doing it because now I got even a lot of insights and expertise to what I can keep doing in terms of coaching young people.
Very nice. Thank you so much and keep doing the good job.
Thanks a lot.
And fast forward, You started something that you are working on right now. That is Omurava.
Omurava, yeah.
What does Omurava mean? Before you talk about Omurava.
Courageous.
In Kinyarwanda.
Omurava is a Kinyarwanda word, but we want it even to be the Pan-African word.
Yeah.
It means courageous in English. Yeah.
Courageous.
Courageous.
So what does Omurava does?
So Omurava, we with the spirit of Africa going to be the largest workforce continent in 2040 across the world. We still have two pressing problems. One biggest problem is talent shortage in companies and organizations. Skills gap. And another problem on another side of the equation is youth unemployment in Africa. And we said, how can we solve these twin problems? We built a marketplace platform to source, test, and match African digital talents and teams with companies and organizations, focusing on the demand skills for the digital economy, tech, research and data, digital media and marketing. And we exist on really having two business lines. We are supplying talents to companies and organizations who join the companies on a full-time basis. And we have a larger workforce of freelancers and consultants who are offering professional services to companies and organizations. And in 2 years, the idea came to be the reality. In 2 years now, we matched the 400 plus talents with 50 plus companies and organizations.
Companies generating revenue.
Of course. Like we matched,
break it down.
We matched 400 plus talents with jobs and projects in 50 plus companies and organizations in only 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chief, what is stopping you doing this at scale?
So, nothing. So the first 3 years, our big focus was to focus on the Rwandan market, but with testing to even service global companies in America and Europe, especially wanted to build the remote workforce and remote teams in Africa. But 2024 already, we are going to start building talent hubs in Kenya, Tanzania, with a big purpose to have the free presence in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay. But with, again, the big focus to serve also the global market, right? So, and the good news is that some clients are pushing us to do something. I'm already currently, there is a UK company which is hiring 5 software developers with Omurava, and they want 2 software developers from Rwanda and 3 software developers from Kenya. And already we're hiring from Kenya.
Wow, nice.
Your country.
Nice. So how do you develop this skill to be at par?
Yes.
What is happening?
Our approach was, first of all, to deploy more of the sourcing mechanism of the already trained talents. We do that with talent vetting program and activities where it has a series of career interviews, project-based tests, expert live interviews where we assess technical skills of a talent, soft skills of a talent, language proficiency of a talent. And then after that vetting, we are aware that this person already has to join our talent hub, ready for the job. And if not qualified, we keep them somewhere as well. They need jobs, but they're not qualified. You understand, in one way, in the future, not very far, we are going to build more of now skills development program on the side of our supply. Because at the end of the day, if now we have more than 280 jobs which came to Omurava, but we missed the talents and the skills for those jobs, what does it tell us? It's not to give up to the problem, but it's to build these skills which are missing. So that's the way we are now currently focusing on the talent sourcing and the vetting on the market. But very soon we are also going to be deploying training programs to make sure that we build enough pipeline of the talents.
So please tell us what if someone was interested in joining this Omurava. What is the process?
The process is they join omurava.africa. That's our first way to access our website, to access our platform. And then when they go there, they create the talent profile. After that, we verify it. After verifying it, we take you through that talent vetting system that I mentioned, which has different processes: career interviews, project-based test, language-based test, soft skills check. And then from there, if you are vetted, we start enabling you to land some job opportunities from our partner companies and organizations. And if not vetted, we sometimes tell you this is what you are missing. Please work on it. We can even connect them to skills providers. But with our plan again to be developing those people very soon.
Very nice. So which are your partner companies?
So we have so far in 2 years 50 plus companies and organizations. To mention some of the companies here, we worked with for even a series of corporates, startups, NGOs. We work with the companies like Ratellite, one of the biggest consulting firm here in research and data. We work with Igihe, the biggest media house here in Rwanda. We worked with 2 companies which are in the US. We have a RD Group. We have a Soko Fund. So we worked with companies like, you see BK Arena, by the way. You see BK Arena. Let me give you the story. BK Arena has the agents, which they are outsourced to take care of their communication department. And that agents was once hiring the digital marketing specialist to manage the BK Arena social media accounts and the content development. And we matched the BK Arena with a talent in only less than 6 hours.
What?
Yes, we tell companies we match companies with the Africa's quality workforce on demand. This is what happened. Remember, we vet and test the people before. When the request comes, already we have people ready to start delivering jobs or to start delivering a project. So they gave us the request. It was at 10 a.m. in the morning. Already we had the free pre-vetted talents meeting that criteria. Night, we gave them free profiles of the talents. Then it means for us, it was that. They had to do the validation among the top 3 talents to select the best talent. Next day, they selected the best talent. What tells you that talent is very successful is the people who know BK Arena communications, etc. It's one of the best in the country. That talent is being promoted after 6 months, after 6 months. And whenever that agents which work closely with BK Arena, which come to recruit with us, whenever they think about really getting the top talent, they have to talk to us. So then we also have other startups here, like the startup called Carisim, it's known here. Afri Farmers Market, one of the best startups here in Rwanda. Ironji, again, it's another startup as well. And also other companies. Like, by the way, we delivered the biggest project for Israel Embassy here in Rwanda as well, with Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources. And we have Kepler, an alumni, and they are our partners and the client at the same time. So,
and there's a way you're speaking about Kepler. With a lot of pride. It looks like it really changed you.
It changed me. It changed me. Not only me, it changed a lot. The 80% of Kepler graduates are employed. You understand? You understand the results?
Yes.
80% of Kepler graduates get jobs.
What about the 20%?
20%. No, they get jobs just after graduation. Those one is a delay to get them, but they also get them later on.
You don't start businesses?
We do. I'm doing a business, and there already now Kepler has, and even there is one of the best. It has already it's graduating from a startup move to really having a corporate culture. It's a company which is into water, which is called Iriba Water Group. She is a Kepler alumni, one of now the best outstanding company in Rwanda. Raise the global grants, global awards, global investments, big company here, right? So then there are good entrepreneurs from Kepler as well.
Very nice, very nice.
Good.
So finally, you are Westwell ambassador.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So Vestavel is one of the biggest entrepreneurship hub here. It was the best before Nosken comes. Nosken came with a lot of investments, but Vestavel was the first renowned to be entrepreneurship hub here. So we attended one of the entrepreneurship program as our startup, Morava.
Yes.
And we performed very well as a startup. In that timeline, we were a part of Vestavel. And then even to me, they were looking at me leaving a corporate to a startup. I got some connections. there is a way I understand things. Then they had the program of launching the ambassadorship program of where they need some of the serious entrepreneurs, part of Vestavere, to be even Vestavere ambassadors who can share stories, who can bring more even partners for Vestavere, who can bring more of even global connections to Vestavere. So that's how we become an ambassador. They appointed me. Yeah.
So what does that involve? Do you like talk about it? Do you tell?
We talk about it. Yeah. We bring more members to Vestavere. We promote the programs of Vestavere, etc. Yeah, those are more of the scope of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you say we need more innovation hub, co-working spaces as it is?
We do, because as of now, they are still expensive and they are still not fully accessible. However, we need now others. If maybe Nosken is more of a premium, Vestavere again is a premium. We need others which are essential. Yeah. Where even these young entrepreneurs are struggling, can be able to see where they can pay. You get what I'm saying? And these entrepreneurship hubs, innovation hubs, tend to attract investors. Yeah. And that's why we still need more. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So finally, how many hackathons happen in Kigali?
So hackathon is not one of the biggest culture here, and one of the things as Murava we I think we will pattern in the future, guys, because
not in the future.
Yeah, in October as we speak, yes. Because already part of the activities that we needed to have taking place in our talent hub. Yeah, there are the skills competitions, hackathons, events, career-related conversations, etc. Yeah. And the hackathons here are not a big culture, except if it's a corporate which wants to build the hackathon, like MTN, etc. Yeah. But we didn't have to see the hackathons happening. And to us as our company, it's one of our strategy to vet and assess people ahead of time. Yeah. When we can run a hackathon, we are already scouting the best talents, right? Yeah. So it's something we have on our to-do list. Already even the strategy is there. And of course it's now ahead, but in October, that's why we plan to launch our hackathon at scale here in Rwanda.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, but hackathon is here not a big culture, but sometimes big corporates do. On the sidelines of some events.
Yes.
And they just get organized them. But here we don't have this culture where you can know every weekend in Kigali there is a hackathon. The hackathon is here once in a quarter, etc. Not a big culture, but and hackathon is one of the best things. Yeah, but Vestavere tends to learn more of startups hackathons for some programs.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. So what I can say is that of course we're looking for partners to do these hackathons together with. Of course, even after hackathon, how does that pipeline look like? Are we solving for Rwanda, Africa at large?
Yes.
Are we building our own solutions at scale? So there's so much that Africa's talking hackathon. Also, Atlassian hackathons, Nairobi hackathons, and many other language-specific hackathons that happen in Kenya that could actually bring that vibration here in terms of collaboration and doing amazing stuff with you.
Absolutely.
So look out for that, and I think it should be really an interesting, collaboration.
Absolutely.
And keep doing the good job.
Thanks a lot.
But as we conclude, please give your parting shot to the listeners.
So to the listeners, and from the point of view where we started from, is that we as Africans are the best people to first really solve the Africa's problems in the right context.
Yes.
But we make and we put attention that Europe and America are ahead of us. We can drive our solutions, and they come as facilitators, supporters, input providers, and then we grow together. Mixing our African understanding of the market, and even mixing their aid access to capital, funding, previous experience of doing things, we can clack things together. And another point is for young people, either being an entrepreneur, being a professional employee oriented in the future. One thing I tend to tell young people is that most of the times, the first step is for all of us. It's more of being used that challenge-based learning is the best way to learn. And then from there, you can be a good entrepreneur, you can be a good employee, whatever you can be thinking it to be. And that's probably the last thing I could mention.
Thank you so much,
cool.
Vivens.
Sure.
And as I finish... I think I felt like we are missing out in terms of proverbs. You know, wise people, wise men, African men used to talk in proverbs, especially when they want you to think a bit. So our parting short proverb is little by little, grow the bananas.
Wow, that's really good.
Little by little, grow the bananas. I feel like this proverb came from Uganda, the land of opportunities.
Yes.
The pearl of Africa. Because in Uganda, when you think about it, there is a lot of bananas. The staple food is bananas.
Wow.
And one of the things is that growing bananas is not easy.
I know.
For those who don't know. But
you know.
Yeah. But if you start little by little, you find that you grow bananas.
I know.
And this also can apply in entrepreneurship.
True.
And without further ado, my name is Michael Kimathi, or MK if you want, representing Africa Stocking and head of Developer Community Africa, podcast hosts, entrepreneur, love of people. And until next time, thank you so much.